Last quarter, I focused our shareholder letter on how we're going to grow Square through 4 priorities. This quarter, our letter is about Cash App's strategy and our goal to become one of the top providers of banking services to households in the U.S.
We ended 2023 with $7.5 billion in gross profit for the year, up 25% year over year. Our heightened focus on efficiency helped us improve profitability during the year. As of December, Cash App had 56 million monthly transacting actives, up 9% year over year. Inflows per transacting active averaged $1,137 in the fourth quarter, up 8% year over year, driven by increasing adoption of our financial services products over the past year. Cash App Card reached 23 million monthly actives, representing more than 40% of our total actives base in December, and growing 20% compared to the prior year, more than twice as fast as overall monthly transacting actives. Monetization rate was 1.48%, up 9 basis points year over year and 5 basis points quarter over quarter. Turning to our BNPL platform, which contributed $242 million of gross profit to Cash App in the fourth quarter. GMV from our BNPL platform was $8.6 billion in the fourth quarter, up 25% year over year. We see powering BNPL through Cash App Card as a significant opportunity. We've committed to achieving our Rule of 40 target in 2026. For the full year 2024, we are expecting at least $8.65 billion in gross profit. On profitability, we are raising our full year guidance and now expect adjusted operating income of at least $1.15 billion compared to our preliminary guide of $875 million. We expect to achieve leverage on share-based compensation expenses as a percentage of gross profit compared to 2023.
So you should expect a much higher product velocity across the board. With Square in particular, on the Cash App, where we're going to benefit a lot from is the focus on the banking relationships. We've been pulling the thread, I should say, on banking relationships for quite some time, and we have proven out the model with the success of the Cash App Card. So our strategy is to make sure that we are the best choice for anyone looking who's making under $150,000 to see Cash App as their primary bank. Cash App is inherently social. We have this incredible network effect through starting with peer-to-peer, and we have this opportunity to make it even more social and really look deeply at the local payments and local commerce in particular. And that's where the intersection with Square comes into play. I think the biggest thing that is really important for Square is our product itself is where I want to put a lot of our focus. One of the things that we're doing soon is right now we have about 4 or 5 apps in the App Store. It's pretty confusing to direct people to the App Store. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back to having one app. It's just going to be called Square. And we can easily say to anyone that you can go to Square or you can download Square. You'll have everything you need. The interface and navigation and features will dynamically shift based on the type of merchant you say you are, and shift over time as you get more and more sophisticated with the software. So that's the goal, and we'll realize all that this year. I think the biggest driver is going to be easy, connected banking features that just work and that people can trust. And then as people see that and as people use it and they talk with their friends and their family about it, that's how direct deposit grows. Yeah, I mean, so we've been doing a bunch of work since we first acquired Afterpay. As you all know, we had more or less split the org between Square and Cash App. We realized last year that was incorrect, and that we should put the majority of it within Cash App because that's where the greatest benefit is going to be. But we have an incredible asset in Afterpay, and we have an incredible asset in the Cash App Card. So we're looking for all the tools, all the financial tools that Afterpay has created will be right within Cash App and right within the card.
And as we're able to attach more products to our customers, as they're able to grow on our platform, that extends the lifetime value of these customers and ultimately what we're able to invest into go-to-market initiatives to bring customers into the Square ecosystem. So I would orient you more to ROIs, where we've seen healthy ROIs at sort of 3x over 4 years in the past, and we'll continue to focus on ROI moving forward. So what we saw in the fourth quarter was a 9 basis point improvement year over year and 5 basis point quarter over quarter. To your question specifically on quarter over quarter, there are a couple different factors at play, but the primary ones were around Bitcoin. And within Bitcoin, it was both the pricing of the product as well as the price appreciation of Bitcoin itself, which benefited monetization rate on a sequential basis. With the savings launch, where we're offering a yield for customers who direct deposit with us, a strong yield for customers who direct deposit with us at 4.5%, and a more modest yield for customers who use Cash App Card at about 1.5%, what we're providing is an incentive for customers to bring more inflows into Cash App. And we see a strong correlation with inflows into Cash App, driving gross profit.
It really starts, as I said before, with trust. We need to make sure that Cash App is seen as reliable, as dependable, and with a great customer base on top of it. But then it really comes back to, like, now that I have the inputs set, like, what are the outputs and what can I do with my money? What's the plus? What can I do more of within Cash App than I could do on another traditional bank? But there's a lot of work to get that right, and a lot of connections we can make to do that. And a lot of it comes back down to just new functionality on top of what we already have.